cook it Italian. And what could be more Italian than lasagna? So that's what we're doing today. And not only are we doing lasagna, our recipe is fabulous, but we're going to show you how you can do it ahead of time and make it so much easier. So,
yeah, well, everybody can make lasagna, I think. I mean, you just get the recipe off the box or whatever, but ours is better lasagna, and you can do it a day in advance.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter how busy your schedule is.
Right.
So let's get right with it.
Okay.
Okay, so first thing is the sauce. And the sauce is a little bit different than normally because we are going to make this in advance, and we're going to use the no-boil lasagna noodle method. So sauce is 2 26-ounce cans or bottles of sauce. You can make your own, but we don't bother to do that very much anymore. And then I add a can of diced, petite diced tomatoes, just to give it a little bit of freshness. And then a half a cup of water. And the half a cup of water is really important because we don't boil the noodles.
Right. And you don't have to buy special no-boil noodles. You just buy any lasagna noodle that you use. It doesn't have to be special ones. And I know that's a little scary sounding that we're using raw noodles, but trust me, not only is it easier, but the consistency of your lasagna is going to come out so much better. So we have that. We already pre-cooked our meat. We have 1 pound of ground beef and 1 pound of Italian sausage. I use the spicy Italian sausage, but you can also use the sweet. And we did it ahead of time also because we want this to be at room temperature because we're going to be putting it in some storage bags and we didn't want it to melt the bag. So now we have that done. And we just have to do the cheese mixture.
And the cheese mixture is 2 15-ounce containers of ricotta cheese.
I can do that while you're mixing. We have a couple eggs already in the bowl that we are mixing with the ricotta.
Okay, you can throw in.
We have a generous half a cup of Parmesan cheese.
Okay, and a good amount of chopped parsley. There we go.
Okay.
And a handful of grated mozzarella. Whoops. Oops.
What are you guys doing?
In the bowl, not on the
floor.
In the bowl. We have altogether 4 cups of shredded mozzarella. So we're just using, like, what would you say, about a generous cup?
Generous cup.
Yeah. So we get all that mixed together. And I like, we didn't even talk about this, but I put a little salt and pepper. Do you put salt and pepper in your ricotta?
You know, I don't put salt, but I do put pepper, so let me get you some cracked pepper.
Looking good. Okay, let's just put a little bit of pepper.
Because there's so much salt in that Parmesan cheese, I never really...
There you go.
Got it.
Okay. So now this is the thing.
Okay, and now that's ready to go.
Alright, so now I've taken the meat, which we've cooled to kind of room temperature. Put that in a Ziploc bag. And then we will put that in the refrigerator. So we're all ready for tomorrow. And there'll be nothing to wash. Be good. There we go.
Super. And we're going to put the ricotta. And the thing is, you could put this all together and put it in the refrigerator and use it and cook it tomorrow, which is fine. But a lot of times you don't have that space in your refrigerator. And so this way, if all the ingredients are done ahead of time, and because we're not having to cook the noodles, we can assemble it quickly tomorrow and put it in the oven, and it's perfect. So,
And it also can be frozen.
yeah. I wouldn't freeze the cheese. But you could freeze the meat, you could freeze the sauce.
As long as you're cooking it. Well, maybe
You think it'd be okay?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Okay, so today we're ready to make the lasagna. We've all worked today. We're just coming home. We've got 10 people coming for dinner, and this is what we're talking about when we say it's an easy thing to make. Spray the pan, which you need to have a deep pan, and this particular one is 11 by, about 9.5 inches, but it does have some nice deep sides, and that's pretty important. I don't know that a thin little 9 by 13 is going to give you the result that you want. Then here's the magic thing. This is lasagna noodles right out of the box.
Right out of the box.
Haven't boiled them, haven't rinsed them, haven't soaked them.
Nothing.
Out of the box. And so we will line the bottom, with sauce.
Oh, yeah.
You got it? Okie
Got
dokie. probably a nice spoonful of sauce. This is a ladle, so we'll ladle on enough to cover the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put maybe a little drop more. What do you think?
That's good.
Okay, so then we'll put on the noodles. I counted that there are 22 noodles in here. I don't know if you find that's important, but so overlap the noodles on their crinkly end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break that one.
Just stick it in there.
Put these pieces in there to cover it up, and that should be the bottom part.
That's
okay. Okay, then next we'll put
the ricotta cheese,
which we prepared yesterday. Let me get another spoon.
Yeah, you can help me spread that.
And we'll put half of the cheese, correct?
1, 2.
Yep.
Half the cheese.
Half the cheese.
She's right.
Okay.
She's right again.
She's right again. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay, that's half.
Half. And spread that out reasonably.
Yeah.
Carefully.
And even though we're telling you this is easy, I know it's looking ridiculous that there's 3 of us making lasagna because it really only takes 1 person. But nobody likes to feel left out in this family.
Yeah.
So we're all like,
we all got it. Yeah. You have a hand in
Gotta
it
get our
because
hand
you
in
know
it,
how.
right.
Okay,
So
so
I've already washed my hands, and we're sprinkling on the sausage.
This was sausage and ground beef that we did yesterday. We mixed a pound of each.
and now that's all ready to go today. And let's see, a little bit more.
Yeah, because we want to use all of that.
Okay. Okay, so then do you guys put the mozzarella cheese on top of that? Nice handful of that.
Okay.
My goodness! Alrighty. And then a couple of spoonfuls of sauce.
Yeah, and then we do this like one more time.
We'll make one more layer. Oh my gosh, does that smell good or what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, just kind of
spread it out a little bit.
Spread that around. Okay, so then the next layer, I like to put a few more noodles than I did the
It's
first
in the middle.
Mm-hmm. So just overlap them a little more closely.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to put 2 on the end.
Now I know some of you watching this are already cringing,
Going,
thinking, "Oh my God, they're putting raw noodles. This is never going to work." Oh, trust me, it's so going to work.
I know, it's so easy. You're not boiling.
Okay, so we're just going to do this all over again.
Next batch of cheese. So now we're on the last layer, and honestly, sometimes I kind of press it down, don't you, to make sure that it's kind of all even.
Yep.
And then I'll put a final layer of sauce.
And that's why it was important we added that half a cup of water to our sauce to make sure there's enough, because the noodles, because they're not cooked, are going to just absorb all of that liquid. So you want to make sure you have enough liquid. And then you want a little extra sauce for when you plate it, if anybody wants extra sauce over theirs.
Okay. And the last bit of sausage.
A little bit of sausage.
Now we're not going to put cheese on top of this until it's cooked for about 45 minutes. And then we'll uncover it for 10 minutes and put the cheese on to melt.
Let's put that last drip.
I'll just put that in there. That's it. We're done.
See, and then all this
Throw
can
that
get
out.
thrown away.
Throw it out.
And you have dirtied nothing.
You have dirty nothing.
Put the lasagna pan.
Make sure this is covered very tightly because those pasta noodles have to steam. There you go.
All right, and get the oven.
Oh, that thing weighs a ton. Alrighty.
Okay, 45 minutes?
45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour. So Rose, you want to put the cheese on and we'll just leave it in there for a while?
I think
So it's set in the oven for about, 10 minutes?
Yes. Oh, look at it. It looks.
Yeah, it looks pretty darn good. There you go.
Oh my goodness,
There
the
we go.
company's
Sounds
here
like
already.
everyone's here already.
This is so good.
Great.
This is really good.
What are you doing with
have
the
enough
wine?
wine?
We're playing musical chairs.
Are you gonna drink my wine?
With your wine.
This came out so good.
Perfect.
Well,
Like the perfect way to
another
end my day.
successful lasagna.
Yep.
So, till the next time,
Till next time.
three sisters
Cooking
cooking Italian. Ciao.